Hello YouTube, welcome back. A little bit of coffee. Today we're going to do this one. It's a bed and breakfast up in Madrid, New Mexico. Yeah. So, and I'll post a picture at the end of the video so you can pause and draw it yourself if you like. We're going to use a fountain pen today. Done that a few hundred times, but or a few times anyway. And today I'm just going to draw it. I think the drawing comes out with a few minor issues here and there, but all in all it's kind of cute if you enjoy drawing these kind of things. So yeah, the day we did this one, or the day I got this photograph, one of my daughters got married a while back, and she's moving away, being stationed in another state, and or her spouse is stationed in another state. So anyway, my daughter and I got to spend the day together, and we just kind of went driving around and took a few photographs. This is one of the photographs that we took on the trip. We were up there in Madrid, or I think the locals call it Madrid, which is funny how things change. You know, I don't recall it years ago being called Madrid, but these days that's what it's called. It's kind of a things change, I guess, as time goes on. Another one comes to mind that's that way. I don't know how many of you are from New Mexico or Spanish-speaking areas, but I grew up with these candles in a sack that people put out in their yards. You know, it's a religious thing, and we called them luminarios. But these days they're called fajalitos, after a book was published, I believe, that called them fajalitos. And fajalitos is I don't speak very much Spanish. I don't understand it very well. But anyway, fajalitos means is a small teeny little fire, whereas a luminario is a big fire. So how that confusion and why the change in public, you know, the way people say things came about, I'd really like to know, but I doubt if I ever will. So we're just drawing in the little house here. It's a bed and breakfast, and there's a little eatery out on the side there. You can bring your food out on the side, and it looks like it might be kind of fun to try sometime. Madrid, if you've ever been there, has been the setting for several movie sets, but and it's a cute little art community. You know, there's a lot of little shops, and all the main street has slowly over the years just been turned into a cute little place to go buy a little bit of art or just enjoy the day. It's a lot of fun around Christmas time. You know, they light the place up, and it's just cute place to be. So yeah, I hope there's not too much ambient noise. Looks like the camera's moving down a little bit. I hope there's not too much ambient noise on this one. I am recording the sound on my iPhone in the backyard with a little vest mic, and it's just nicer out here to work every once in a while. You may have heard that it was a dove just flew by, and I get to watch the hummingbirds, and makes for a pleasant afternoon, man. Yeah, this one's just, there's just some washes in it. I don't know how many people that watch this are artists, but I'm not currently doing anything that's fancy. You know, these are just simple washes. I'm making the front a little bit darker than the back because that's where the shadow is going to be. And I don't, if you do go there and have a look at this place, I'll try and see if I can add the name to it. You can probably enlarge the photograph too and get the name from that. It's a little bed and breakfast. It's on the west side of the street as you go in there. And I've never been in it. I just took the photograph, but it looked like a lot of fun. And it's right down the street from the bar where they modeled the bar, I think, for Longmire that they used. And some of it was shot there. And also wild hogs. I think in another video I went into the history, a little bit of the history of Madrid, but it's available online if you're interested in that kind of thing. It is, I don't know, 40 minutes out of Albuquerque. It's a little bit of a drive each way. But there's another little town that's fun to watch or fun to go visit next to it, or a few miles up the road, and called Cerrillos. And we may do some Cerrillos paintings. I think it's gone now. I think someone probably took it, but there used to be even a window there that I heard Walt Disney had painted for something that he'd done, obviously years and years ago. And the train used to stop there right near Cerrillos. There's a nice little state park there, but it's only for day use if you're pulling a camper. The nearest real camping that I know of would be up in Santa Fe, this is on Highway 14, runs along the east side of the Sandia Mountains. And it just, you just head down Highway 14 about 25-30 minutes and you'll be in Santa Fe. There's a couple of paid campgrounds there, and in the mountains around Santa Fe there's some nice camping. Obviously a lot of good skiing too. So you might notice sometimes I ad-lib with colors. The trees may not be that real color. I just wanted something in there to brighten it up a little bit. And right there I'm painting red. You don't see it for some reason. I guess I really honestly don't know what I did there, but I did use a little white marker and put in a semblance of the name on the sign there. And just adding a little shadow. Sitting out in the backyard, got the breeze blowing. It's nice. I'm really loving it. Fall is coming. And although I love my wife's garden, I am very tired of the heat this summer for some reason, and really anxious for winter. In the wintertime we fire up the wood burning stove, and the house just seems to get cozy, and I don't have to deal with mosquitoes and hot And this summer we've had a lot of rain, which has made it humid. I guess I've been living in New Mexico a long time because I don't like humidity at all. I know a lot of people this summer. We took a trip to Florida, and man, it was rough on me to be there because it's a beautiful place, man. It's a lot of neat stuff, but the humidity, that would take quite an adjustment. I hope you guys are either traveling or sketching or both. That's the best. If you get to go places and you're able to do a little something in a journal or set up an easel and do something, do some of that facade box painting or some, that's something that's funny to me. Facade boxes are associated with oil painting, and I've never really looked at the difference because a lot of that plein air painting, a lot of people do plein air painting in watercolor. I guess they just don't use tripods. So just a little drawing so I can hurry. Obviously I sped the film up, and I'm just learning to understand this Premiere Pro. So I'm looking for ways to be able to speed parts of the video up even a little bit quicker than what I've done here, so that so the videos don't get too long. But they're kind of nice. I don't know. Maybe it's an evening, a way you can enjoy your afternoon, sitting out in your backyard, watching a little something on the tube. So anyway, yeah, here's a mat. And, I always put a mat on it so I can get an idea of where to put the signature, and if I like the way the thing looks, a little bit of eraser and we'll be finished. So yeah, anyway, I love doing them. I had a good time doing this one, and obviously I had a good time going and taking the pictures with my daughter. And the credits are going to roll, and so right after the credits, I post a picture of the thing. You can go ahead and do one yourself. So, doodly poop and random crap. Go ahead and paint something yourself. Have a great day. I'll see you on the next one. Draw something, paint something. Get out there and enjoy it. See you soon.